house. And I'm here to do your reading today. To find out whoever needs it. Hey, hey. 1 second. Okay. So what is the message for those who need it? Good morning, everybody. For those that are awake and for the ones that are not awake, good morning to you when you wake up. But it might not be morning by then, but you know what the hell I mean, right? Okay, what is the message for everybody who need, or for whoever needs it? Is what I meant to say. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Oh, it's a new batch of people in here today. Some of y'all ain't seen Leah, Diana, Sharon. How y'all doing? Okay, so we're gonna see what the message is. By the way, does the lighting look good? Wait 1 second. The lighting is freaking bomb. Let me tell you look what I did, y'all. So, literally umbrella lights. We have this light, and then we have that light. See, I'm fancy, ain't I? Thanks to whoever sent those to me. Somebody ordered it for me a while back, and I'm just now getting to where I'm using them. 1 second. Okay. So let's see what happened last month. 1 second. Say hey to Freddie too. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. All right. Now let's do it. Gotta get all this stuff out the way first. Okay. I have a green screen coming tomorrow, so you'll be seeing a green screen behind me soon. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. So I'm trying to be fancy. All right, Four of Wands reversed in the past. So you had a very unstable relationship or unstable connection with someone, whether it's a relationship or a connection, it really doesn't matter. And it was going at a snail's pace due to their indecision or due to yours. So the Two of Wands reversed is telling me there was somebody that was ignoring a decision about you. They were not stepping up to the plate. It was going at a snail's pace, and you were going in circles with this person in December. All right. And that's what I'm getting. So you were going in circles. You were not getting anywhere with this person. They were not making a decision about you. What that decision is, I don't know. You'll know what I'm talking about. Whether it's they have a decision between two people, or they just indecisive. They were not stepping up to the plate. They were not committing. Two of Wands reverse typically points out non-committal activity. All right, so central energy is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So you're having issues getting newer things off the ground. I think some of you dealt with an unstable connection, and it's at this point you're like unable to get other things off the ground right now. Well, some of you need to kind of take a step back. You know, Rome was not built in a day. You know, you just got out of that situation, or you was just dealing with that. I mean, you can't expect miracles to happen overnight. So there's a need for you to just be patient and let things. I feel like I needed to say that. You were already starting to keep your options open in the past, despite you dealing with this unstable thing, because I feel like even when you were dealing with them, or when they were in your energy heavily, you were already keeping your options open because you knew that option being them was just not working, or they were just not stepping up to the plate with that Two of Wands reversed. And that's what I'm getting. Knight of Cups. Some of you all actually had other options while you had this person, or it's just that you were just keeping your options open. Some of you were dealing with others, or you were just open to dealing with others while you were waiting on that idiot or that bitch, whoever that was in the past, all right? It's almost as if there was other potentials you could have had, but you focused on one dud, is what it's. And for some of you, you probably didn't have other options, but if you would, maybe it's just saying that, you could have focused your energy on something more better than what you were dealing with that one. But I kind of feel like you either had other options or you were just keeping your options open. It's pointing that out. I don't know why you need to know that over and over again, but it's pointing it out. But I think this person was your main focus. They were not committing. It was going in circles. It was not getting anywhere, is what it's telling me. And I think while you were dealing with this person, I think that like you had a realization that, hey, they're not settling down, so I'm going to have to keep my options open or just not deal with this person because they're not settling down. I keep getting that same story, and I'm sorry it's repetitive, but that's what it's telling me. But you're still not walking away in the current moment. This is the current energy, Eight of Cups reverse. You're still not completely walking away from this person. I'm telling you, that's not what I'm seeing. It's like you're okay being alone right now, but you wouldn't pass them, or you wouldn't reject them if they decided to come back your way. Don't even try to tell me a lie like that. Don't even fix your motherfucking mouth to tell me that you would not let this person back into your life if the opportunity presented itself. Just saying. All right. Near future. Near future energy is a 9 of Pentacles upright. So I do see you remaining single, but you're still not being able to move, unable to. I still see you clinging in there. 6 of Swords reverse. You have all the cards of sticking around in something stagnant. Every single card you pulled. But you're going to get to a point where you don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. I do see you remaining single or being single from this individual, but what I'm also seeing is you being unable to move on completely. And for some of you, they're at a distance from you, whether it's physical distance, they could be states away from you. And if it's not that, they just are acting distant. Why are they being distant? Let me ask that. Because they're in their head right now. Some of you, this person, like I said, they're either at a long distance, like literal physical distance, or it's emotional distance they're acting like right now. And they're really in their head. Why they're in their head? Because of the King of Swords reversed. Somebody's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're in their head. If this is a love triangle, they're in their head because they know you're a good option. All right? They know that you're a great option. If it's not a love triangle, they're just in their head about reuniting with you. Some of you, it's either or both. Just saying. They're in their head about reuniting with you. So they want to come together with you. But I think that you need to stop putting your motherfucking life on hold for some bitch, some idiot. All right, and don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing here is desperation. And I hate to be confrontational, but let's call a duck in tonight's or this morning's reading. This screams desperation. You're not that desperate. You're not somebody's rebound or somebody's hey, well they're there, so I'll just deal with them. What they're convenient. You're somebody's convenience, and you don't want to be that. Just saying. All right. It feels like you're somebody's convenience, or you're just convenient for somebody. All right. So when things are not going good for them, they dip back into this, or they just basically are still playing this little game with you. I don't like that. All right. Okay. Now let's see how they view you versus how you view them. Okay. I don't think this person can move on to answer your question, but here's the issue. Whether they move on or not, and I try to emphasize this to folks, it don't matter if they're moving on or not. If they know you're readily available and you've given off the signal or the ping that you're ready for them, and they're still not stepping up to the plate, I don't give a fuck what it is, whether it's indecision or a person they're holding on to or whatever the case may be. There's multiple scenarios here. If they're not stepping up to the plate, it don't matter. Because you got to get it while the getting is good. You can't put your life on hold for some twat. You see what I'm saying? So, let's see. Okay. How do they currently view you? Let me put this over a little bit. Okay, how do they currently view you? They see you as a 3 of Pentacles. So they would like to cooperate with you on some level. They don't feel like a relationship between you and them would work, but they feel like you two could at least be cooperative. So they're trying to take that route of like keeping you as a friend, and if it's not keeping you as a friend, it's almost as if they're like, well, we can be cordial, but I just don't see that we could last, or that we could be in a relationship with one another. So they may be trying to play. See, here's this blaming energy. They may be trying to put it off on you, like you were the unstable one, or you were the one that was crazier than a shithouse rat on crack. Whatever the case may be, I got a blaming energy here. They see you as a 3 of Pentacles upright, but then right behind that is the 4 of Wands reverse. So they see you as somebody that they have instability with, that they couldn't be stable with. So it's almost as if they're like looking at you like, oh, they're unstable, but we can at least remain cordial. So did you show actions or do things that made this person think you're unstable, or that you were not very cooperative? is what I'm getting. So maybe the things you did or said that they're seeing you as. And I would hate to think that somebody would. They also see how you're not communicating with them right now as well. They think you're obsessed. So they know you're obsessed with them, but they want to remain cordial with you. I don't like that. So they want to remain cordial, but they don't see you as somebody they can be in a relationship with, or they feel like there's a lot of instability when it comes to you. So it's like, is this person seeing you as somebody who they had a lot of instability with, or it just wouldn't work with, like it doesn't have the long-term stability? All right? They know you're obsessed with them. Why is the 3 of Pentacles what they want? They also feel like you're holding back right now. Like they know you want to work on this still. It's that they're not oblivious to that. They're not oblivious to that. but it's almost as if they see you as somebody who they want to just be cordial with. Because I feel like they think the situation's too unstable, whether they think you're unstable or they just think the situation's too unstable to be anything that's of stability. And I keep getting this storyline that you showed a side of yourself or did things to them, whether it's past, present, and or future, that you may have did things, said things that made them think you're unstable or that you're some crazy person or whatever the case may be. I can't help but keep thinking that. And I'm going to go with what I feel. Are some of you being friend zoned? Even if it's not friend zone, they just want to be cordial. I'm not saying you're being put in the friend zone, but what I am saying is, I mean, that may be the case. But is it possible that somebody sees you as somebody they just want to remain cordial with? Because they feel like this thing wouldn't go anywhere or that it's unstable? I'm just saying. Because look at this. I can't help but think this. They see you as this, the Three of Pentacles, which is not a lover card. It's more of a cooperation, working together card, and the Four of Wands reversed. So it's almost like they want to remain cordial or be able to work together with you and be cordial, but not necessarily be tied down because they feel like it's unstable. And they also feel like you're not communicating right now or whatever the case may be. Who gives a shit, right? What they think, right? So, okay. All right, so what is their future actions? What is this person's future actions? What is this person's future actions? The Six of Pentacles reversed. Again, being one-sided, not given to it. Death card. Somebody's a Scorpio or an earth sign or an air sign. So you're going to notice in the future they're ignoring you. They're not given to this. You're going to think that they're done. And they may be. Why the Death card? Again, the Three of Pentacles comes out on top of the Death card. It's almost as if somebody's, I don't know if it's a friend, I won't say friend zone. It may be that for some of you. But what I also want to say is it's like this person is trying to detach romantically from this and just remain cordial. Now, cordial can mean many things. That doesn't mean you have to be buddy-buddy with them or friends with them. But it's almost as if they're like, okay, no more arguments, no more of this, no more of the back and forth. Let's just be cordial. It's like kind of like they're ignoring you in the near future and kind of like acting like they just want to be cooperative or not really be involved romantically. That's what I keep getting, and I can't help but think that that's what it's telling me, and I'm not going to sit here and change it up to please the masses. The Six of Pentacles reverses their future actions clarified with the Death card. So they're not given to this, they're ending it. It's almost as like they're just being cordial and just like getting out of this situation. Two of Swords. So they're going to ignore it, is what I keep getting. And that Three of Pentacles is coming out for a reason. It's the second time it's popped up. Like I said, let me explain something here. This does not mean that you're getting friend zone or somebody saying, hey, I just want to be your friend. They might not even say that. But it's almost as if they're just trying to keep it cordial right now or keep it professional, whatever the case may be. Whatever, I don't know what it is. It's like they don't want to, they're trying to detach from the situation romantically. This is what the collective is picking up on right now. All right? Okay. All right, let's do this. Now let's get off the romantic stuff and let's go to I like to ask random questions. How does your neighbors see? How does my collective's neighbors see them? Okay, so they're avoiding. Your neighbors avoid you, or they feel like you avoid them? And the Five of Wands reverse. Were you having tension or drama with your neighbors? Or even if there was no tension or drama, like have you been avoiding them? Like you may feel like your neighbor's full of drama? Or they feel like you are? Why the Tower reverse? So your neighbor feels like you're taking a step back and you're kind of avoiding them. Or they also may feel like you need to be avoided because they may feel like you're dramatic or maybe you come off as intimidating or you just, it's what it it's so, they see you as a Tower reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Four of Wands reversed. How do my subscribers see their neighbors? See the lovers reversed. You're not very connected to your neighbors. It's quite evident. You feel distant from your neighbors, or you're not really on the best terms. Some of you, your neighbors, has got something to say to you, or you may think that your neighbors are. What is this? Like so. here's what I keep getting. You may feel like you and your neighbor are not on the best of terms, or you just don't speak to them. Some people don't even speak to your neighbors, but it's almost as if they feel like you need to be avoided, or they think that you avoid them, or something like that. Is somebody avoiding the rent man or the landlord? That's what I just heard in my head, or not heard, but I felt in my head. I don't hear shit. At the point where I start hearing things like some of these readers say, I'm gonna take my ass to the nearest loony bin, basically. So, because I saw the phrase in my head. What is this? It's almost as if you're kind of, I get that either one, your neighbor avoids you, or they feel like you avoid them, or you just come off as somebody who's avoiding your neighbors. That's what I get. You may be a bit intimidating, or you come off that way. But I think your neighbors have things they need to say to you, or they would like to approach you, or come around to you for something. Why would their neighbors have interest in coming around to my collective? Some of your neighbors are jealous of you. Knight of Cups reversed. They may just be nosy. Maybe you live a lifestyle they can't. This is for a specific person. This is not for everybody. But for some of you, there's a jealous neighbor here. I don't know what they're jealous of. Knight of Cups reversed can talk about jealousy. It's like they want to exchange it. This person may be very nosy, is what I keep picking up on. They're nosy. And they may be jealous of what you got going on. It could be a relationship they're jealous of, or what you got that they're jealous of, or they're just jealous of your whole essence. I don't know. Right? This is a strange reading. So I feel like there's a jealous neighbor here. And they feel like you either, one, are avoiding them, or you are avoiding them, or you just come off as somebody who's not really interested in being around your neighbors. That's what it keeps telling me. All right? So, okay. Okay. Let's see. So let's go to a more fun spread. How is your money? How is your money? The Nine of Cups reversed. Well, financially, you're not in the spot you want to be in right now. Like you have the Nine of Cups reversed. You may not feel. Some of you haven't. Some of you are starting to feel like you're not getting what you want financially. You feel very financially set back, or you may not feel like you're getting the financial success you want. I see your finances improving. Some of you are going to basically. It's what I keep getting here is that some of you, your finances are not where you want them to be. But I do see you working through this and basically getting it to a point where you do want it to be. It's like it goes up from now. I feel like your money is going to be on the up and up or improve, whether it's money you're saving or money that you're basically trying to get. I feel like that's going to improve. All right, that's what your money is. It's not really telling me a whole lot. Yeah, your money's going to come back around. I'm telling you, your money's going to be. It's like you fluctuate with money. One minute you have it, the next minute you don't, or it just feels like it's just like that. Maybe watch your spending. How's your spending? The World card. Some of you are about to put to a halt any bad or frivolous spending, or you already have. Yeah, you're about to drop your spending habits. You're going to start looking over what you spend and just stick to the essentials or the necessities. So I feel like right now financially, it's like it's going to pick back up, but you risk getting right back to where you are right now because I feel like it'll be a very fluctuating thing depending on your spending habits. You need to watch what you spend, watch your bank statements. All right, what it's telling me. So, okay, let's do it. Already did that one. Okay, actually, this one's not going to be a very long one. Okay. How does your pet or pets see you? Well, that's a good question. That's a good question, Maxine. I'm doing that one next. How does your pet see you? So maybe your pet's been causing you a lot of drama. Okay, see you as a Five of Swords reverse, or they feel like they're a burden to your life, or they feel like I can never take these pets. Y'all request it, so let's stick with it. They see you as a Two of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Wands upright. So your pet may feel like you're a burden to their life. Look what's on this card. It's actually a cat behind this witch's ear. Son of a witch. Look. It's a cat. So I had never noticed that. Okay, so look, another one. It's another cat. Look. So I feel like your pet feels like you have dropped the ball, or like you're not it's almost as if your pet feels like you're stressed with life, or you're stressed with them, or maybe you kind of seem burdened with them, like you're not interested, or like you're dropping them. It don't matter what's not true, Roly. All right, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I ain't got a little great comeback for you. Just fuck off. All right, make that true to you. All right, make that true. All right, just saying. So what I'm kind of getting here is, I feel like your pet sees you as somebody who, it's almost as if they feel like you're kind of burdened with life. I don't know if they feel like you're burdened with them, or that you've got a lot going on. You kind of seem stuck in your head. You don't seem very emotionally expressive. I don't know if they feel like you're dropping them, or you're just really stressed with life right now, because maybe you're acting different towards your pet. This is what I keep getting. All right. They see you as a businesswoman or a businessman, or somebody who's very career focused. How would your pet know this? How would your pet know this shit? If pets know this damn much, remind me not to get one of them little feathery fuckers. All right, like they just know too much if they know all this. I'm just saying. How do you see your pet? I don't know if they feel like you burden them, or if you're just burdened in general. Maybe you're acting different, and maybe they're just picking up on that. You see your pet as a waste of time. You may feel like your pet's kind of withdrawn or acting withdrawn, and they're wasting your time, or that they're a waste of time. Like maybe you've been trying to train your pet or make them act a certain way, and they just don't. You feel like your pet is emotionally unavailable. And I'm just reading it in tarot terms. So you feel like your pet is emotionally closed off and withdrawn, and you may feel like they're a waste of time. Just saying, okay? You may be bored of a pet, or you feel like they're wasting your time, or that they're a waste of time. Why would you? You two have been distant. I'm reading this and I can't take this. I give up. That's what. That's. I can never take the pet reading seriously, because it sounds like I'm reading for two humans. That's what it sounds like. So maybe pets are more. The only way I can really explain this is maybe pets are more smart than we give them credit for. It makes me think that maybe they're more smart than we give them credit for. Just saying. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off it. I want to ask that question. Okay, there was a woman that just asked a question I've never asked before. I'm going to ask it right now. Let's see. How does the last person that you had sex with feel about you? Well, in my case, I had to think back 3 years ago. I don't even know. That's crazy, because I ain't had sex in 3 years. I had to think back 3 years. Lord. All right. Here we go. That was a good question. How does the last person that my subscribers had sex with feel? I feel like they want to see you again. That's what I felt. That's what I got on the top of my head. They want to see you again. Eight of Swords, they're in their head about you. So they may be afraid that you. How do they see my? Okay, how do they see my subscribers? The Sun card. Like, I think they're highly interested in your ass. They may feel like you don't like them. They see you as the Four of Cups and the Sun card. So they may feel like your life is too full, or that you live a grand life to even pay them another visit, or to have another. They may feel like you're not interested. They're in their head about you. Why is the Eight of Swords? They may be feeling like giving up. They don't think you're interested. I do see you getting some type of a communication from them or a message. They're very interested. In fact, they've been watching you. They're a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Swords reversed. Like, they're very interested. What I got in my head immediately was they want to see you again. They may think you're not interested. That you look, let's see, Seven of Wands reversed. They don't feel like you've really put up much of a struggle or a fight to fight for this. So why, like, that's what I kind of get. All right. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. That was a fun session. Okay. Bye, y'all.